Góðan daginn! So, yay! Should be a short one today, because I woke up yesterday morning with slight cold and a slight sore throat, enough to just throw me off. Like, usually this would be nothing to complain about, but I haven't gotten sick in over a year. I don't know how to respond now. But thankfully it's the weekend, so I have time to get better before I see about work, so yay. So anyway, I hope this is not your first video with me seeing my face, because I'm usually not this, I think, this, I don't know, listless? But anyway, this is my project pal. My name is Gunnhildur. I'm an Icelander, live in Iceland, and this is my project pal. I talk about yarn, about knitting, crocheting, I think fiber related, when I learn something new, make new discoveries and all that fun stuff, because there are so many fibers in the world, and like, there's always something to learn every week. Like, listen, so a little bit of tangent. So a few weeks ago we had on the news about a new German company that is now making yarn out of the hair of domestic dogs. So you can knit using, you can knit with the hair that's been combed off of dogs in Germany. It's like, that is so cool. And like in the news segment there was like some people who were like, oh my god, why? You don't use dogs for anything, so why use the the hairs? And other people like, cool. I am definitely in the cool category because, well, first off, I am talking way too much considering that I don't really have the throat for it. But I am definitely one of those people who like to try my best to use as much of the things that I have available to me. Like, I think it's cool if you have like a very hairy dog, for example, a very hairy dog that needs a lot of combing, needs a lot of hair care, and you have some dogs, they shed a lot, so why not see if you can use it? Like, it's I do not have the brains to think right now. Dang it! But yeah, I think it's cool. I really think it's cool. And definitely something that's worth doing. So, yeah. I honestly have not done a lot this week. There was a lot to do at work, and I may have knitted a round or two of my virus shawl. I have not, no wait. I have not touched my virus shawl. I have not crocheted a single stitch in it. I may have knitted a row or two of my wish shawl, but nothing to write home about. The only thing that I have done, and I am actually a little bit proud of it, throwing everything down to the ground. So, remember last podcast I talked about this absolutely lovely oversized jumper from Shein that I am not buying. I'm not buying it because it is so simple. The construction is so simple, and given my experience with, for example, the I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's called the boat neck jumper or sweater. I'm gonna link it down below. I found it on Ravelry. The original pattern is cropped, but you can always make it as long as you can. So, and it's an extremely simple pattern, really easy to use. And given my experience with it, I'm looking at this sweater. I'm thinking like, I can make it, because not only do I have this wonderful yarn from Ice Yarns, the Angora. Is the lighter design. Angora design. It's a delight though, so I'm probably gonna keep calling it Angora Delight because it's a delight. And just these gorgeous pastel colors. Now I've had this for I think about something like a year and a half. Because I just fell in love with the colors and I'm like, oh well, I'm definitely gonna find some use for it later. I have now. So the only thing that I've done this week that I'm actually gonna show you, it is an itty bitty sampler. I don't feel like the colors are being picked up properly, but they are gorgeous. So it's just a simple rip of knit 2, purl 2. I cast on 32 stitches, which, you know, I haven't washed this sample yet, but it does give me 14 centimeters lengthwise. So I used my Knit Pro Rosewood, I think. My absolutely gorgeous knitting needles with the cable. These are the 4mm ones. Such a delight to use, they are so soft. And these pair really well with the Angora. So it's really easy to use these together, work with these together. So yeah, like I said, I cast on 32 stitches. I got 14 centimeters out of it. Gonna see about the washing, what will happen then, and then I'll take that into account and try and make some kind of calculation for how I want to proceed. But this definitely gives me the confidence to just make up my own version of this jumper. So, and that's it. That's all I want to talk about this week. Listen, I was so bummed out when I woke up yesterday morning. I'm like, you must be kidding me. You must be kidding me. Because not only was there yesterday was a perfect summer day. Like, we actually had something like, I didn't really check, but I think it was something like nearly 20 degrees centigrade where I am. It was sunny, there was no wind, clear blue skies, just perfect weather, and I'm stuck inside with a cold. On top of that, this is a weekend that is called Sjómandagshelgin. Sorry, I'm speaking really fast now. Sjómannadagshelgi, the weekend of Sailor Day, which is actually today. Sailor or Fisherman's Day is a national day here in Iceland where we celebrate fishermen, sailors, fisheries, everything to do with the fishing industry. Basically, well, not everything, the people who do the fishing. Because you know history and the history of fishing in Iceland, and it's a celebration of the ocean. And now I'm stuck at home, sick. Mind you, today is... So yesterday we had absolute sun, clear blue skies, warm, nice. Absolutely gorgeous day. Today, on Fisherman's Day itself, it is overcast. I think there's probably a bit of a fog in there. It's raining, but it is calm and reasonably warm. This is actually my absolute favorite weather. And I'm stuck inside. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna stop talking and find myself something warm to drink. So yay, short one this time. So hopefully next weekend I will be feeling better. Like, I don't know how to do colds anymore. Last year has absolutely spoiled me in not getting a single cold, but okay, well, this is it for me this weekend. I'm gonna try and figure out more with this, because this makes me excited. I'm gonna watch this, see what happens, and then try and use my brain to do the calculations and work on it. Keep working on my shawls because I cannot wait to use them. But to use them, I need to finish them. That's a problem. Like, you start a project and they don't finish themselves. Anyway, so I will see you next weekend. I will be better then. Okay, I will see you. Okay, bless bless.